Hello everyone, this is Brian and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas You Only Live Once Hardcore Edition, the game where we never ever heal. We are, as we speak, walking down the main street in Primm toward the Bison Steve Casino. We eventually have a date with some escaped convicts in there. We want to rescue the Deputy Beagle. But we are not quite ready. You can take a lot of damage very quickly in there. Those convicts have guns. And so I want to be quite prepared before I step in that door over there. So we are going to check in with our friends here in Primm, but then we will be heading out to do a little bit more preparation. We currently stand at 280 out of 280 on the true health counter. We get 5 points each time we level up. And we are 5th level. I would like to be 6th level before I go in that door. So over here in the Nash residence, we are ready to examine Damaged Robot again. And now we have all the parts, we got our scrap electronics and so forth. Fix it with the parts. And we say, where did it go? It's overhead. And it's Eddie, I think is the theoretically preferred pronunciation, but I will admit that I have always called it Edie. I think there's just this is what it looks like. It looks like Edie. So, hi Edie. Companion protocol begin. Edie has given us the Enhanced Sensors perk. Now, the thing about companions in this game format, by which I mean you only live once, is that it's considered unfair to have them tank a lot of the damage for us unless we're doing their companion quests. And I would like to do as many companion quests as possible. A few of them are kind of stupid, but I want to do some of them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use the companion sometimes to transport things for us, since we're not fast traveling, and they can be a very useful companion, but we're going to try to keep them out of combat as much as possible. If they zap one bug, then whatever, but we're going to try to not take advantage of them in combat. On the other hand, I like companion perks. So we're going to use companion perks whenever we can use companion perks. Let's see, I think we have a shipment we're expecting here, but I don't need the shipment yet.
Move along, please.
Always irritatingly difficult to find Johnson Nash in the darkness here.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you?
So we can say I have questions about
That
Edie.
beat up old pile of bolts? The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and...
So it belongs to another mysterious courier.
Don't go getting...
So we can ask him, do you have anything for sale? And he still has some money.
Another satisfied customer.
Realize I forgot to put my mod on my plasma pistol.
Move along, please.
And we are ready to head out of town. We're going to do a little exploration to the south. adventuring armor back on. Now we're going to make a quick detour off to the side. Eventually we're heading down this road, and you can see in the far distance the Mojave Outpost. But over here, it's actually pretty safe to go to this drive-in movie theater. Where did the stupid robot go? I thought Eddie was following me, but maybe not. Now we see some red dots because we have Edie as a follower. She gives us very enhanced sensor range, which I think is quite useful. I'm hoping she'll catch up with me here because I wanted to leave her right here. Apparently I have to go back for Edie. When you lose a companion, if they get stuck pathing or whatnot, one of the easiest ways to just get them to come back. There you are, Edie. What on earth were you thinking? Is just to go in and out of any
Evening.
any building. A significant danger in hardcore mode is if companions can die, permanently die. You coming? Make sure she's coming. And so if they can actually end up getting themselves killed by wandering off and where are you going? Come on, yeah. Go around. Come down the path. I see you're coming. Stupid robot. Another way you can get back your companion is fast traveling, but we are not going to do that, are we? So for various purposes of my own, I'm going to leave Edie here. I think it's fairly safe. I don't think there's any bad guys about to come here. So we're gonna leave her there. That way we can adventure down the road. We'll have the perk we want, but we won't be exploiting the followers in combat. yellow dot over there is probably a flying experience point, but it may be in the distance. Oh, I see it. Excellent. Try to get as many. There should almost be a little achievement for how many ravens can you shoot. I was really sad in Fallout 4 when they took out the experience points for shooting ravens. Alright, now down here is somebody dangerous. That is a gang leader, and he's part of a little encounter where if I get a little bit closer, some convicts will spawn here that also don't like me. And I'm good to let them fight, but there's lots of forms of risk involved in that. I would really like to just take out that convict leader before she runs back. But if she kills the people, she'll run back behind that building and be a little harder to get to. So let's see. I only have a little bit of hollow point ammo. It's probably worth it. And we're going to take a psycho to do a little more damage. Let's see if we can take her out. Oh, she's going to move now. That's frustrating. One shot, one kill. Excellent. Alright, so that removes the most dangerous person. And those red dots up there, I think, are ghouls. And we're going to be staying away from ghouls, mostly, because they run quickly, and they can just get right up to you and whump you before you even have time to get your machine gun out in some cases. We're going to move carefully around here. I want to be on the other side. I want that state trooper building on the other side of the convicts from me, just because I know there's more enemies that way. I don't want to be getting enemies from two sides, potentially. Just a little added bit of caution. Alright. Move in here. There they are. Those convicts. And the guy on the left usually starts walking toward the place, and the guy on the right stands still. Huh. I must have hit the geometry there. Hit the side of this hill. Because he neither took the damage nor noticed I had done anything. There we go. One down. This other guy. Oh, he noticed. That's not good. Back up. Very carefully. Hidden. Excellent. Oh, okay, so he sees his friend got dead. I'm gonna go back up to here. Sure, that's far away. The disadvantage of the ED perk is that you can't always tell how far things away are if they come at you suddenly. Alright, so he's way down there. That's good. Right when he turns away, if we get him in time, we can get him in that little hidden window. You can tell by his posture he's in caution. There we go. Second convict is down. Now there is another guy behind this building, and so I'm going to make a detour around this way. This dot is probably a scorpion somewhere, but I don't see him yet. Another one up ahead. Probably with that clump of rocks. pick up these map points, which is useful in several respects. Mostly we get... oh, and I see some. That's an ant. Most insects, bloatflies being an interesting initial exception, most insects do not have particularly ranged weapons, or body parts, or whatever it is that they get you with. And that makes them excellent targets for getting some experience points. Because remember, my goal today, first goal at least, is to level up to level 6. Yes, let's stay behind that. Apparently worker ants aren't worth all that many experience points, but it's more than nothing. Scorpion down. There's always this funny little toolbox behind this car. It doesn't always have very much, but well, it's got nice little crafting components. Take his stinger, and let's see what's out this way. Alright, more things that we can get to. Eventually going to want to go through this desert up here, so it's actually good to clear some of it out. There could be giant soldier ants down there, but even those guys are not that dangerous from a distance. If you let them get close, they're very dangerous. Guy's far away. Now, I see the telltale sign of flying experience points ahead. There's 2 of them. I bet it won't even scare them away when I kill their friends. They get scared if you walk close. So you gotta notice them before you walk right up. Otherwise they'll flap away. Alright, we're doing a good job on getting around this guy's flank. Uh-oh. Caution. Who's got me in caution? Do not want to be in caution. Maybe it's an ant. Good, nobody this way. Standing where the ravens were. You can look over there, and there is our friend, a Viper gang member. When I miss him and he doesn't notice, I feel like I might have just, hit some tree or something. There we go. Oh. 18 experience points. Alright. So we're going to go over to the Highway Patrol Headquarters. That was good timing for the Psycho to last that long. She's going to stay and sneak because there are ghouls up there, and sometimes they'll come down here. I've actually sometimes arrived at this location and found this guy killed by a ghoul already. We're going to sneak around here. In this car. There are 2 suitcases, and see, 20 pre-war money is not nothing. And the little back suitcase, even easier to miss, pretty much always at least has some jet. Then we're gonna go back to our various victims here. Lots of good stuff. Turbo. Good to accumulate some turbo. That is one of the most useful items of all. Where'd that other guy go? There he is, in the bush. Now, in this building, in that room, there are 2 bad guys. And they have written a potty word on the door outside. I'm not going to go in there right now because I don't want to take damage from them running around. And they usually start with melee weapons. I'm not sure they don't have guns, but they usually seem to pull out melee weapons. And I'm going to wait till I have a slightly better... I mean, a 10mm machine gun would probably do them in before they hit me, but there's no hurry and there's no need to take an extra risk yet. There is a skill magazine that I do want in there. Or not a magazine, a skill book, which is even more important. Now, that gas station is full of rad scorpions, and because it is, I think we're going to take a detour around it. We may come back there later in the daytime when we might be able to get a little bit of help. But for now, we're going to go take a look this direction. We're heading to the Mojave Outpost. But this is a great vantage point to clear out some ants. Well, to kill the soldiers first. Now, soldiers are dangerous if they're close, but they move pretty slowly. They don't have any armor. They look like they'd have armor. I always used to think I needed to use armor-piercing ammo against these guys, but they have no armor. So any damage you do to them goes in at full value. Now, these guys, I think, are worth, yes, more points. That would be 25 points if we didn't have... the skilled perk, but so we're getting incurring our 10% penalty, but that's okay. That is the price we pay, and later on we're going to be, once we get to 20th level, we're going to be very happy we're not leveling up too fast. Whoa, what's he doing down here? Just a regular one, so he's both fairly simple to one-shot and not too hard to machine gun down. If it was a roamer, that would be a slightly different story. Just keeping an eye on all the directions so we don't get anybody in our flank. Alright, there goes a whole bunch of worker ants. Let's see who we can get. Interesting thing about ants is if you just hit one and he goes into caution and starts coming towards you, you can kill him and all his other friends will mostly just... he won't alert his friends. Now his dead body might alert them, but if an ant gets you into danger, he will bring a lot of friends over. And you will be getting out your machine gun. Is that that's a real live ant. That's okay, because we have some clear places to escape to behind us, and these are just melee guys. Back to hidden is good. Oh, got a bunch for doing a little achievement thing there. If we get attacked by ants, we can drop down into that underpass over there, which is currently empty. And they will not usually follow us there. Oh, there's an ant right by that. That giant red scorpion carcass there is always just a carcass. That's just part of the scenery, and they seem to run back and forth from it to their anthill, which is kind of a cool little scene, eating the big dead bug. And often perhaps your first look at a giant rad scorpion up close. Give you an idea what's coming later. And they are pretty physically large. Alright, we'll leave those guys for later. Now it is daytime, and daytime means that there will be a caravan hanging out at the bottom of this hill up to Mojave Outpost. We are eventually heading up to Mojave Outpost, but we want to talk to this merchant, first of all to see what he has, but then I have an extra idea for him. Trading gear on.
Hey there, need anything?
Alright, he doesn't have anything we want now, although it's good to know he sells purified water if we get desperate later. I think we have a pretty good supply of that. Alright, we've sold off some of our dead weight. Danger uniform back on, and now the proposal that I have for those merchants is that they help me kill. I want them to help me kill those rad scorpions. What I'll do, get a few sneak attacks on one. Maybe I'll just stand there and I'll pound him. Again, rad scorpions have armor. Alright, now he's coming. These guys move. Yeah, once they come, they come. Alright, weapon away. And run back behind the merchant. You guys wanted to help, right?
Who's there?
Looks like we got him aggroed on his... I think it's funny that his mule follows him into combat. Or Brahmin, or whatever it is. We've successfully aggroed the merchant. Well, it's gone back. We've gone back to hidden. But you can see how this is likely to go. Oh, somebody up there. That's interesting.
Had enough.
Oh, we even got credit for the red scorpion getting killed, the big one. We're in caution, I think, from the one up on the hill now. There he comes. Yeah, he's coming down good. We'll get rid of him. I attacked him because he's, first of all, small and easy to take care of. But he's also, he was on my flank, and I don't want any surprises. Alright, I'm in danger. That's almost certainly from him. Scorpions are dangerous, they have poison, but they don't have ranged weapons. Oh, my little friend is helping me. I love that. So those merchants aren't there at night. You can't do this at night. Nope. Flying experience point. Scratch one flying experience point. I'm in caution. That's irritating. Wow, he's yellow, like he's not even hostile to me. That is weird. I don't think I've ever seen a rad scorpion be yellow. Maybe that, oh, that was just his process of going back to hidden. I think he briefly goes yellow. Little artifact of the game engine. Alright, here he comes. He'd probably be well advised not to sit and... Where's my friend? Don't be stuck in the truck, dude. Need ya. In danger, so he should still be coming.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
It's back in those cars. Alright, this is an example of when it is useful to very carefully throw grenades and back up. Here he comes. Yeah, flush him out.
You like that?
Excellent. There's another one. Where's he going? Does he find another one? Or that was just his pathing being screwy. Well, we're in caution, so they must... Oh, I see him. I see him back there. Right there. He's actually... He got aggroed on the merchant. I don't think I've done enough damage to him. I'll throw some more after him. Didn't get experience for him, but we got him cleared out of the way. Now I think that may be everybody. We've got Edie Dots. Scary Edie Dots. You have to kind of make a decision whether you'd rather know if things are a little further away like this, but not know if they're nearby, or if you're... Okay, we're in caution. But I think it's that small one. It must be the small one. Paranoid about somebody getting me from the side, but I think he ran away. That's irritating. Back to hidden. I'm not going to take huge risks to go over there and kill him because there are more things around this area, but there is a skill book and some stuff. There are a few kind of usually mostly empty crates over in that other building, but that... Oh, here we go. We've got danger. Oh, another one. I was just feeling a little bit surrounded in there. There comes our other friend. Well, this is a varmint rifle, and they are varmints. They are varmints. Where are you? He's probably just right behind that car. To rate his shape. Oh, there he is. Didn't see me? Okay. I see him. Alright. I think we've probably cleared the gas station out. I think that dot is somebody down the hill. Or at least behind this. Alright. Excellent. Oh, food supplies, and we are getting hungry. Nothing in these boxes. Alright, so not too much there. But there is a skill book. I need to remember not to say skill magazine when I mean skill book in here. And there's a gun cabinet and all sorts of nice stuff. Nipton Road General Store. Definitely wanted to stop here. Yeast we don't need. Radiated food we don't need. Metal box. Not very much useful stuff. Gun cabinet. That we will take some experience for. And we will take all that. Ammunition box. Thank you. Valuable ammo. Squirrel stew. You know, in Fallout 4, squirrel stew is one of my favorite things to eat, but it's totally useless in New Vegas. All right, we'll take Mayor Stein's journal. He's going to talk about he's the mayor of Nipton on our way around, and we'll learn more about him and his fate as we journey onward. But here is, no, not the dirty water, is a perfectly good skill book. Now, I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of unarmed combat, but we're still going to take that book. Now, like all skill books, we are not currently in the mode of reading skill books because we want to wait until we get comprehension. Comprehension will increase their one-time benefit from us from 3 permanent skill points to 4. Meanwhile, though, they weigh 2 pounds each in our inventory, so that's one reason to hurry up and get to level 6. Now, this truck actually has good stuff in it. for certain values of good stuff. Let's see if we can manage to touch it. Excellent. I think that box is always empty, but these boxes sometimes have stuff. Alright, back up the hill with us. So that gas station can be safely cleared out if you make friends with these merchants. They may not want to help you, but they will help you. Now, that is almost certainly a small red scorpion up there. Small ones are safe enough to plink. Mostly it's just the irritation of having a red dot. Alright folks, we've made it to the south end of the road. We are reaching the Mojave Outpost. At the top of this hill, we will make some new friends there, do some trading, and then next time I am going to go on a very special and scary detour. I think you will find it surprising. We are going to go somewhere that we do not belong. Do not belong at all. We will go there next time. We will go there very carefully because you only live once.